My name's Guy. I work in the corporate team at Blake Morgan. I came here straight from law school. I had a full head of hair. I didn't really know what law was other than having watched LA Law and Run Follow the Bailey. And I actually saw what it was for real life. And I qualified in 1994. And I've been practicing as a corporate lawyer ever since. When I saw this client for the first time, we were introduced and she was very confident. She knew what she was doing. She'd clearly run a very successful business. But one of the first things she said was that, Guy, I'm out of my depth. I've never done this before. You were recommended to me by a friend and I need someone to help me get through this process. When she first approached me and said that she needed help with a transaction, the first thing I felt was, right, I've got a big responsibility here. This is someone who's built up a successful business, who's now going to sell it. It's my job to make sure that that is as painless as it possibly can be for her, but also all risks are taken care of. She has got a vision of what's going to happen to her business after she sells it, but I've got to make sure that vision actually comes through. So the biggest sense that I had at that meeting was, I've got a very big responsibility that I've got to see this through to a successful conclusion on the timescale that she wants and on the budget that she wants, but also with a successful outcome. There's a genuine buzz that you get once you deliver something for a client that looked difficult at the outset. There was a difficult timetable to hit, it was a complicated transaction, and there was a lot of money involved. There is a real sense of elation and pride and the general buzz of having delivered something to a client who is now thrilled at the service that they provided. That is a genuine buzz. I remember the day the transaction completed. We'd been aiming for the 30th of May, and the 30th of May was a beautiful day in the city. The offices of the buyer's lawyers that we congregated in to complete were overlooked by St. Paul's. We were in a very large conference room with a Manhattan skyline of documentation to get signed and agreed. We worked hard from about 9 o'clock in the morning till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, putting the finishing touches to everything. Once all the documents were signed, we then just had to wait for the money to transfer. We had until about 4 o'clock for the money to come through. My client sat refreshing the banking app on her phone, and when that money came through, we had completed. I think the crucial thing for me when I'm advising clients is that they want something to happen, whatever that may be, and I've got to make that happen as quickly and easily as I possibly can. That means I shouldn't obsess about things that don't interest the client. I shouldn't obsess about things which perhaps the other lawyers are obsessing about. I've got to concentrate on what's important to the client.